we have here is a water loss over in Dearborn. Mainly it's the ceilings on the upper level, and there is some stuff downstairs that we're going to be working on, but I'll give you a shot of what we are dealing with here. A lot of water, stress cracks. As you can see, it runs the perimeter of the room. We got a major crack here that will have to be reinforced, and we do that with these. These are the screws we use. They're good size head on them. You know, they bore into the plaster. As you can see, they're shaped like a drill bit, so we can countersink them. It's a good way of securing all of this before we do the plaster work. Well, as you can see, we got her all scraped down, and you can see that we've got the screws in place. Wanted to show you this before we cover it up with a bonding primer. This is the way that you can stop your cracks from coming back if you have screws in place, everything nice and tight. Most guys would come in here and just cover this up with some compound, call it a day. And about probably a month later, 2 months later, you might even make it 6 months, this stuff is going to come back like a nightmare. That's why you got to do it right. Okay, we're down on the lower level, and as you can see, we got a lot of stress cracks in this hallway. This is probably due to shifting of some sort, maybe in the basement. But as you can tell, it's pretty bad. It runs all the way to the perimeter. I'm going to fix this all up. Okay, we finished up the repair with 2 coats of structure light and a thin coat of finished plaster, and we'll put one more coat over this because we need to make it to where you can trowel it all off and wet sand the areas that you need to. We'll repaint this room in probably about a week or so because we have to let it cure, and you know, we'll make it look nice for them. They'll never know we were even here. The other repair we did downstairs, it will need another finish coat, and of course all troweled off and everything to make it nice. There was a couple areas in this house that we worked on. One of them was the bay window too. Bay window had a big place that water had gotten to. As you can see, we primed it all out and used a bonding agent on it so the plaster will stick real good. Also, we had a pretty good crack that ran most of the perimeter of the ceiling. We fixed that. Also, the customer wanted us to remove a fan that was in her kitchen, and that's where the hole is there. As you can see, it was pretty good size. You know, the fan was probably 2 foot by 2 foot, and I don't know, that was the old school way of doing things back in the day, but we'll finish that out and make it look nice. Paint to match, of course. This is an older lady's house, and she's away right now, and when she comes back, her son wants everything to be put back together and taken care of. We are back in Dearborn. I have done all of the finalized painting and everything for this job, so I thought I would just put it on here and so you'd see what kind of work we do. Here's the bay window area that we worked on. As you can tell, it's looking real good, pretty much flawless. The large crack in the cove and ceiling looks really good. I repainted the whole ceiling. This was a large crack coming down, stress crack. It's done. Also where the fan used to be. And we'll have to move this door here. You can take a good look at this. But it's like it never even happened. And now we'll go up to the upper level and check out that. That's where the ceiling was pretty much damaged. I'll show you the stairway where we finished it all up. It looks real good. Remember the large crack that we had here is done. And the bedroom ceiling is all done. We just got through painting it. Really nice job. Really nice job. Looks real good. We just got through painting it, so it looks kind of shadowy, but the paint will all dry up and look really nice when it's done. But better than having a big hole in your ceiling. And everything is nice, dust-free, cleaned up, as you can tell. It's a nice job. Customer is extremely happy. And we're out of here.